Hello, I am Joaquin Shazan and I am from AB English, Section 1A, and I am here to discuss the three ways of discovering meaning of life by Frankl Victor. Frankl Victor says man's search for meaning is the primary motivation in his life. According to Frankl Victor, meaning is something to discover rather than to invent. It has the same concept with inner happiness, life satisfaction, self-actualization, deep spirituality, and he believes that in life there is an existential vacuum, which means that life is empty, meaningless, purposeless, aimless, drift, and so on. Because of this existential vacuum, we fill our lives with pleasure, eating beyond all necessity, or even having promiscuous sex. And this picture shows how higher education helps us discover the real meaning of life. We might seek power, especially the power represented by monetary success. Because of this external vacuum, Frankl says that we fill our lives with busyness, conformity, conventionality, anger, hatred, and even attempts to destroy what we think is hurting us. A neurotic vicious cycle, such as obsession with gems and cleanliness, or fear driven with a phobic object. For example, the spirit of public administration demands public servants who are driven by the search for meaning and who seek a noble calling through government service. Now let's go to what Frankl says, the three ways of discovering meaning of life. Frankl's sources of meaning, logotherapy, the commitment to meaningful values and goals, the will to meaning. Three categories of values that when actualized provide sources of authentic meaning. Number one is creative values, that is, by doing or creating something. Number two is experiential values, that is, by experiencing something or encountering someone. Number three is attitudinal values, that is, by choosing one's attitude towards suffering. Actualizing such values provides a useful point of reference for reflecting on the search for meaning at work. Now let's start for creative values. Public servants draw meaning from doing something or creating something of value. In this regard, the desire to make a difference through their work was cited repeatedly as a primary source of meaning among the government employees officials who were interviewed. Second is experiential values. Besides the genuine experience of making a genuine difference through their work, public servants describe many different kinds of human encounters and other work-related experiences that clearly provides them with abundant resources or authentic meaning. These experiences illustrate that human beings are interdependent and that the search for meaning in government service includes some sense of the transcendent. Frankl found that workers in government were found to be largely influenced by encounters with the parents and mentors. And lastly is attitudinal values. Whenever one is confronted with inescapable, unavoidable situations that are associated with suffering, the opportunity to actualize attitudinal values, namely those that involves one's attitudes towards the suffering, becomes a source of deep meaning. And those are the three ways of discovering meaning of life by Viktor Frankl. And I got this topic on Module 9 under the spiritual self, and I hope that you learned something from it. Thank you for watching.